Morning. Today I kind of want to discuss a peace of mind. We only got a finite amount of time here on earth. And what I see a lot of people stress and break down from is dealing with things that you can't change. You have to understand that you can't change everything. You got to focus on the things that you can control and understand that even sometimes the things that you can control doesn't drive change in the areas that you may want it. Now, this could be in your job, but your job, your boss could not be doing the things that you think that should be done. It's their prerogative. It's the company may not do things that you think should be done. It's their company. Don't stress over those things. Those are things that you can't change. If you bring it to their attention and they decide not to make a change, you got to understand that that's their company. They paid the money, they're making the risk. Leave them at it. You can either leave the organization and go find a company that's going to value your thoughts and try to make change, or you can stay there. That's how you got to look at it and not be stressful. If you tell them X, Y, and Z and it's unsuccessful, you did your due diligence in trying to educate them. Same thing go with, family or friends. You can't change them, and you shouldn't want to be trying to change them. You can share with them your experiences and let them make their own decisions. Same thing with family. You're gonna have families that are definitely different than what you do, but they're family. What can you do, right? We don't choose our family. Now, you got your spouse and your kids. I know some people get frustrated, with their spouse, and you tell them stuff, they don't listen, or you tell your kids and you feel like your kids don't listen. That's not your job. God put us here to give them the things that they need to be successful. And as long as you provided them everything that you could, it doesn't mean you got to provide them 5-star stuff. You provide them the best things you could and give them the best information that you can. And then they have to make their decisions and live their own life. The catch, though, is you do not let them burden you. Once they made a decision, let them live out that decision, however bad it may be. Do not consume their responsibilities, their burdens, because they choose to make a decision and you gave them the tools. Now, acknowledge sometimes you may feel, I didn't give them the tools, and you may want to help. That may be okay. If you acknowledge and understand that you did not give them the certain tools. But at a certain point, that's their decision and their lives to live. And with your spouse, if that's the case and y'all got opinion, you have to decide for if, when y'all are on the same path and you're not, and when that path should part ways. If you truly love them, and you'll stick it out and y'all try to come to some kind of understanding of each other's goals. So that's something, that portion you just need to work out in a different way. But you got to understand, you got to, finite amount of time. You can't be trying to change everybody. Life is too short. You got to figure out yourself. You got to go do your thing and live your life. Be happy. Don't get into these depressions and all these other things that's going on because you can't change something else or change someone else. All right. Thank you.